Step 6 of the training video is switching on the relevant modules for students. These modules are designed to engage, incentivize, motivate and keep the students informed whilst they're using the Vivo website. They're all included in your license fee that you pay to Vivo to use the software, so please do use as many of them as possible in order to keep students engaged with the software. So to start the setup of these, you go to Setup menu option and down to the Modules option second from the top, and this will take you in where you can set them up individually. So each module has a Manage button, and I'll go through each of them now and explain how to set them up. You'll see that all of them also have an About tab, so when you go into each module there will be an About tab on each one explaining the benefits of using this particular module, how it works, and a quick guide on how to set it up. So into the Year Groups tab now, we need to switch this on so the module appears on the student's home page. So we click Manage Permissions and we tick the year groups that we'd like to see this particular module on their home page. We click Update once completed and then click Back. The Users tab in this particular module just shows you the total number of students that have opted in to be sent to the free monthly SMS. And then in the Configuration tab is where we will set this particular module up. So the SMS is sent free of charge once per month, no cost to the student or the school, so it's all inclusive, and it's sent on the 27th of every month at 6 PM. So we make sure that the SMS is sent outside of school hours at all times so as to avoid distraction to the students, and we know that most schools ban mobile phones in school anyway, so we don't want this to be sent during school hours. You need to tick Enable this module. And then here you'll have some placeholders and codes that you can use in your message. So we have a standard message here ready to go. Welcome to Vivo Academy's monthly Vivo Miles update. Congratulations, your account balance is. And the $D or balance will give them their actual balance. So you can copy these codes into the message and it will be replaced by the actual applicable details to that student. You can change this message if you want. You don't have to keep our standard one, but it's easy enough to keep this general standard one here. You can click Preview, and then once you're happy you can click Update at the bottom of the page. And that will set that one up ready to go. So going back to the modules again, down to Gold Club. The Gold Club is a great way to incentivize, motivate the students in a separate club. And you can set the amount of Vivos that they need to achieve in order to get into the Gold Club. So it's for the high achievers at school. It's to be seen as something to earn over a period of maybe 2 or 3 school years. So you should set the bar quite high for this. So once again, a little bit in the About section about how it works, some ideas and things like that as well. The Year Groups tab, once again, click Manage Permissions and tick the year groups that you'd like to have access to that particular module. Once you've selected those, click Update. Click Back then to go to the Users area. So the Users area for this particular module will show you how many Gold Club members you've got by year group, total number of students, and you can view current and potential members in a spreadsheet as well. And then in the Configuration section, you'll have some ideas that we've placed into the system for perks. So you can set, for example, you see we've set our Vivo Academy one at 2,000 Vivos. You can name it whatever you like here, so you can call it the School Names High Flyers Club or Gold Club, the number of Vivos that students need to earn to get into the Gold Club, and then the perks here. So anyone who earns 2,000 points will become a member of our exclusive Gold Club and receive a gold card. They will be eligible for privileges such as skipping the lunch queue, priority on a first-come, first-served school events basis, and also all they need to do is show their gold card to gain access to their privileges. So once a student reaches the amount that you've set in the Gold Club, from the home page you will see under the area Items for your attention, the Gold Club members that need approving. So you go into that list, tick the ones you'd like to approve, and once they're approved we'll automatically send them a gold Vivo card, which usually takes about a week or so to arrive in school. Our new gold cards have a slit at the top, and they will now come with a black lanyard with gold Vivo writing on them. So great for the students to clip them to their bag or have them around their neck so they can display them easy when they're enjoying their privileges around the school. We'll go to the next one now. League tables, so very easy. This just displays league tables on the students' home pages. They can be anonymous or they can display students' names, whichever you prefer. So going along, once again, the About section, the Year Groups tab, so manage those permissions once again to switch those league tables on to the home page of the students. League details, so you have a league, view league feeds there, and view league tables. So the league feeds area, you can use these to get the data onto plasma screens, or you can embed this into your VLE and things like that, or to your school website. You can change the number at the end here, that will show the top 10, but you can change that to 20 or 30 or whatever you want to see in terms of the numbers of students. And then in the settings area, you can choose when the league tables start from, or do they start from this school year or the very start of Vivo. You can choose averages or totals, the particular league tables you'd like to display, so whether it be house, year group, tutor group, gender, etc. Displaying names, so the students will see their name in the league table and other students around them if you wish them to remain anonymous. And this is a default setting, so it will always be defaulted to not display names, so you will need to choose it to display names if you wish to. You can tick or untick this area here and click update, and that will show accordingly. If it's anonymous, the students who are looking at the league table will see their own name in the league table when they're logged into their own profile, but everyone else around them will be just displayed as user 1, user 2, etc. The next module is the word of the day. The Vivo shop. So the Vivo shop is where you can manage the shop in terms of adding your own items, viewing our items in the Vivo shop, giving updates to students so you can type in text so they know where to go to collect their items and things like that. So if you're a school that uses the non-monetary version of Vivo, then you won't need to worry about setting up this area, but you can add your own items to the school shop as well, of course. So click on Manage once again, and once again the About section will cover quite a bit there in terms of adding your own items to the shop and managing our Vivo items and things like that there as well. The Years tab, once again managing permissions, and then just clicking on that. Now this is a compulsory module for Vivo here now, so but you'll be able to manage your permissions once again. Configuration, so the configuration area, you'll be able to type an introduction. So the introduction, welcome them to the Vivo shop. Please see Mr. Smith at the school office on a Friday afternoon at 3 PM to collect your Vivo items, as an example there. So just make sure you give them plenty of information as to how the shops run at your school and where they need to collect their items from. The shop manager can be any of the admin users there, so you can choose shop manager's name there and click update, so they'll be able to see who's in charge of the shop. You have a view order history area that will show all of the orders that have ever been made, and you can see whether they're supplied by Argos or the school or Vivo. So going back then, so back to the modules again and down to the shop, click manage. And then you'll have your other options here, so you can view current orders, list products below a certain quantity amount, so you can type a quantity in there. If you click on browse selected products, you can see all of our particular products here as well. You can remove these from the catalogue if you do not wish the students to have access to them. Going back then to the other menu options, so you have browse all available products as well. So this is the main area where you can add your own items to the Vivo shop. So in the products you supply tab, you'll see those there, and also once again you have access to our Vivo products as well. So in our Vivo products, you can click on a particular item name, and that will take you into 4 tabs for that particular item. So an overview of that item, a catalogue area, so you can remove it from the catalogue, an image of the item, and the most recent 5 orders for that particular item as well. And then back to the products you supply tab. So you'll see there in the products you supply, we've added a few vouchers and things like that, stationery items, iPhone cases and things like that. So the school shop is great for adding anything you like, from stationery items through to school merchandise, prom discount vouchers, vouchers off, getting money off your prom photos. Lots of things you can put in there. You might source some vouchers from local businesses that want to sponsor you with some perhaps discount vouchers or free items. So a great way to sort of engage and motivate the students even more, especially the older students, where they could perhaps enjoy some vouchers and items that can be enjoyed in the local community. So to add your own item, just simply click on Add a New Product. And all you need to do is fill out the form, so it's nice and easy. So £5 prom discount voucher, for example, a description of that particular item, the detailed information if you wish to put a little bit more detailed information. Your reference doesn't really need to be filled in, but if you want to put a reference number or code or anything like that for that particular item, you're welcome to do so. You must upload an image, so just click on Browse there and choose an image there. Keep it to sort of 300 by 300 pixels if you can, just to avoid distortion, but the item will not go into the Vivo shop without an image, so you can take a photo of the item or perhaps use Google Images for finding a related item to that particular school shop item. Number in stock, so if you only have 10 vouchers, you can put 10 in there, of course, just so students know how many are available as they're purchasing them. And the restriction list, so here you will select the year groups and or houses you wish not to have access to this item. So if it's a year 11 prom voucher, you need to tick all the other year groups except year 11, and the houses you need to leave, just tick the year groups applicable, and that way only leaving year 11 unticked will make sure that only year 11 can access that particular item. Once you click upload, you can then click back and you'll see the item appear here. So say for example we've just added the new £5 off the prom voucher. You'll see it appear in the list here after you've filled out the form and added the image, and you can then go in and just check everything's okay here, have a look at the image, and in the catalogue tab you can confirm to add the item to the catalogue, and you'll be able to then add the price and confirm to add it, and it'll be ready to go then for the students to see within the Vivo shop. Now also the next module down will be Extra Earners. So Extra Earners is where students can view requests from staff in order to attend extracurricular activities or after school clubs and classes. So a great way to encourage students to show initiative to attend these and get those grades up higher. It definitely ties in with, you could use it also to tie in with your SMSC objectives, or you could also use it to encourage peer mentoring, so getting students to attend mentoring classes and things like that with older students perhaps to learn different things. So the About tab once again gives you some ideas there and sort of all the information you need about this particular module. The Year Groups tab, once again, just click on that and manage the permissions and tick that for all the year groups applicable to have access to that particular module. The Current Offers area, so you'll go into the Current Offers area, you'll see some offers there we've got, so litter duty, revision classes, helping set up chairs for assembly, help pump up the school footballs, reading clubs, choir, etc, etc. So all of those are there, you can edit or delete those as necessary. Based on the staff member who's added them, so you need to log in. The staff member, when they're logged in, will be able to edit or delete those as they need to. If you're a new staff member who wants to add a new request, you can simply click on Add New Offer and just title the offer, give it a description and detailed instructions there, the number of Vivos you'd like to reward the students with, and an expiry date as well there. As you want to expire it, so you can run the offer for as long as you like and target particular audiences. So if you want the whole school to be involved, tick all the year groups there. If it's just targeted at year 7, just select year 7 there, of course, and that way only they will see this particular item in their Extra Earners area. Click Add once you've completed that, and that will appear on the students' pages for them to attend according to your instructions, and then you can reward them at your leisure. The next module, so we'll go back into the modules area once again, and we'll go down to fundraising now. So a great way to raise money for charity. Vivo's raised more than £50,000 over the last few years for various different charities that schools have donated to, so a wonderful effort. So we do encourage you to get students to show their generosity with their Vivos and donate them to a worthy cause. So in the charity event, just clicking on fundraising there and into manage, You'll have the About tab once again with all the details you need there and how to set it up. Year groups again, just manage permissions. Same as the other modules we've seen, and tick the year groups there and click Update. And then in the Events tab, you'll see a list of some current events that we've added. So we've added some templates such as Cancer Research UK, which is one of our favourite charities to support. So you can see that there. And that's ready to go. So all you need to do is activate that event as you wish to, and that will show you how to do that in the About section as well. But just activate maybe one to start off with and just see how you go. The more you have there, of course, the better it's going to be in terms of supporting as many charities as you can. Some schools like to add their favourite sort of local or international charities or national charities there. So something that might be close to your heart and your local community, you can always add. Some schools will even also add events to raise money for perhaps a trip to their linked school in another country, or for a major school trip and things like that. So Vivos can be donated to that as well if you wish to. So in the Add Event tab, it's quite easy to add your own events. You just name the event, give it a brief introduction, a particular coordinator, so you can pick any of your staff there from your full staff list. Target particular audiences again by house or year group. So a lot of schools have house charities, so you can set those up individually if you like. Once you click Add, that will then add the basic details to the events list. So you'll go into the event that you've added, and you can click on Edit this event, and that's where you can add all the text that's necessary and the coordinator, things like that. You can set a fundraising target, where the user can find more details, etc. And then also you'll be able to edit the images. So going to Edit Images, you can add the current main image, so you can use images from the charity's website, and add just a small icon image as well, which will appear on the student's page. And that will go there on their page then. And then once completed, you will need to click on Activate Event. So we've already activated this one. So you can activate that, and you'll leave it running until such time as you don't wish to have students donate to that anymore and you want to change charities. Just come in and click Suspend Event. And as I mentioned in the finance budget section, once per term you'll be reimbursed for Vivos donated to this particular charity. And that will come along with any school shop items that are purchased as well if you're using the school shop. So also in the modules going down, we have the certificates and credits. I'll touch on those last. The one we've got here is Word of the Day as well, which is a great way to also, or great option to use for your SMSC objectives as well. So the About section as well, a bit of information there on how to activate the module as well. So in the Year Groups tab, once again, manage your permissions and select the year groups that you want to have access to that particular module, and click Update. And then going back, in the configuration area, you'll need to upload words or meanings into the database. So it's a great way to populate a database of words, meanings, thoughts, themes of the week, jokes, etc. So you can name here what you want to call it. So you could call it Vivo Academy's theme of the week, or thought of the week, or word of the day, and choose when you'd like to rotate it. And then browse words at the top. So you'll see our list here we've already populated. So you can click on Add Words, and you can add words via CSV file, so a spreadsheet with the word in one column, meaning in a second column, for example, and upload that, or you can add them individually here. And once you've uploaded them, they'll appear in the list here, and all you need to do is check the circle in the record you'd like to appear immediately on the student's page and click Update, and that will then start rotating those on a daily or weekly or fortnightly basis, depending on what you select. This is great to run competitions. So for example, you could say in school assembly we've got an inspirational saying this week from Albert Einstein, from someone anonymous in the Vivo system. So don't tell them who it is, tell them in assembly, and then they can log into Vivo and see who it is, and you could say the first 20 students who tell me something interesting about Albert Einstein get 20 Vivos. So you're doing three things there. You're getting them to log into Vivo, so you're increasing your usage of the system. They're learning because they have to do a bit of research about Albert Einstein, and they're getting rewarded at the same time. So a great way to use this module in terms of promotion to the students at the school. Two important modules which are also included in your license fee to use, but we do have the templates for these available for purchase as well. So the certificates, so you can click on manage on those. We have available for purchase bronze, silver and gold and generic Vivo certificates priced at £15 plus VAT per pack, and there's about 90 certificates in each pack. So lots of information there once again in the about section. The year groups tab, once again you just manage those permissions there. And in the configure tab, this is where you'll be able to get all the data you need to print the information onto your blank certificate. So you create the data onto the into the website, into a PDF file, and you'll print that PDF file then onto the blank certificates, which you can place into your printer. So we have the start date as 1st of February, for example, 250 for bronze, 500 for silver, 1,000 for gold. So you can set those thresholds, so anyone who's earned these amounts from this particular date will qualify for a certificate. So once I'm going to lower this amount down a little bit more, just to make sure that we get some students come up there when I show you. So in the configure tab, so we've done that. You can go into generate new certificates then. And we have a few students coming up actually, which is great. So you can see here that bronze has 69 students that have earned more than 100 Vivos since the date we set as the 1st of February. So you can click on the actual certificate and you can go in and then see who you'd like to filter these by. So you can print them for everyone, all of those 69 students, or out of those 69 students I only want to print it for those students who are in a particular year group, tutor group or house. So I'm going to do this one for everyone, so click next and it will list all the students there. So all of them will be ticked. You can deselect them or select them again if you like. When you click generate, the system will ask you to make sure you've got the printer set up ready to go with the blank templates in there. So when you purchase the blank templates from us, you can add those into the printer, and then when you click generate, just print the PDF file that's produced onto that particular those particular templates, and you'll be ready to go then. You can also reprint old certificates as well. So going back a couple of steps there. So you can go to view printed certificates also, and you can put in the date range there and just click on list students, and it will show you in each individual tab what's been printed by bronze, silver, gold or generic, so it will list them there, and if you want to reprint them you'll be able to check a box next to their name and click print there to print those out. And the final module to show you is the credit slips. So the credit slips are a great way to for staff really to use if they're patrolling the playground at break times or taking students on a school trip, or for PE staff that don't have quick access to it, perhaps to use our app on the mobile phone, or to have access to a computer, or to be able to write down rewards that they want to give students. So you can use the credit slips with ease here. So clicking on manage here, you'll be able to do everything all in the one screen now here. So you'll be able to have your 3 tabs there. So the about section once again will explain all of the details about the credit slips, what the benefits of using them, who you can use them for, and how to activate them. Then in the year groups tab, you'll be able to manage the permissions once again. So this will switch on the link on the student's homepage where they will need to enter their code to redeem their voucher on the website. So it's important that this is switched on so that if you're giving the coupons out, the students can redeem them on the website homepage in the student view. Into manage credits, so these are what our new credit coupons look like. So you've got create new credits at the top, so you can click on create new credits. You can print for a single user, or you can print for multiple roles. So if you want to print a book of coupons for every single full-time teacher, for example, you can do so. I'll do a lot for a single user at the moment, so we'll print some for Peter, and we want to do them for a particular category in the system. So you can choose for excellent work, which is defaulted to 10 Vivos. There's 12 coupons per page, so this will be 120 Vivos worth of coupons. It's a PDF file there. You can do in Excel if you want, but I'd recommend using the PDF file. Display the staff member's name or not, you can choose that there. And when you click create, the credit book's being created, so we'll open that now. Now once this is open, you'll see all the voucher details here. All of the vouchers, oops, sorry, let's get this open. So all of the vouchers are there ready to go, and you'll have them there with all their codes. So we've shortened the codes now, much shorter now. They used to be quite long, so we've changed those so they're nice and quick and easy to enter, and they're all ready to go. So you'll have your blank credit coupon templates that you can purchase from us also. So they come in packs of about 120 sheets, I think, for £15 plus VAT. There's 12 coupons per sheet, and that's to cover the cost of the printing and posting to you. You can pop those then into the printer and print this particular PDF file onto those, and they're pre-perforated, so you can break them apart easily and give them to Mr. Tapara to hand out. And that's pretty much it for all the modules. As I mentioned, your account manager will be able to help you more with these. Each of them has an about section, so please do have a read of that. We also have on our Insights blog area great modules guides as well, so you can have a look at those and get some ideas for any of those.